Welcome to Common Ground Scholar, a social knowledge platform. Now, to reach Common Ground Scholar, you go to CGScholar.com. That's the URL. And on the landing page, you will be able to sign in, if you already have an account, with either your username or your email plus your password. Now, if you already have an account and you've forgotten your password, you can just take this forgotten password routine here. If you've been a Common Ground user or you've published with us in the past, you're going to have an account already, and the best way to get into that account is to go through the forgot your password routine, and it'll be with whatever email address you've given us in the past. And then you just go sign in and you're in. Now, if you haven't got an account already, this is where you go. You just take this sign up link here, and the first thing we're going to ask you is, what is your date of birth? Not because we want to send you those annoying birthday greetings, which a lot of platforms do, but because we need to know that you are under the age of 18. Now, this platform is also used by minors. It's used by children in classrooms. So if you happen to be under 18, you need to have your teacher or your organisational admin, which is the term we use in Scholar, to set your account up for you. Anyhow, assuming you're over 18, we're going to go in, we're going to put in our given name, and then we're going to put in our surname. By the way, if these terms are a bit unfamiliar to you, given name is often first name, surname is often last name. The reason why we've used these terms is because in some languages, like Chinese or Greek, for example, names are often around the other way. So, and then what you need to do is put in a valid email address. I'm actually just inventing one, and the system doesn't like me doing that. And also, if the email address is already in there, it's not going to let you set up with that email address already, and you have to go back and go through the forgotten password routine. I'm going to create a username. It can't be a username which is already in the system, so I'm going to create one here, and it's not already in the system because it's validated. And I'm going to create a password. And if we want to know what the password involves, it must involve this particular mixture of characters and letters. So I'm going to put in a password now, which is just an invented thing because I just want to show you how it works. I'm going to agree to the conditions of use here. If you take this link, you'll be able to read the conditions of use. They're in relatively plain English. And they're not very long. It's just basically, this is a social knowledge place, this is a social space, and you promise not to behave badly in the kinds of ways people can behave badly sometimes in these places, and you go ahead. That's going to bring us now to this page here where you promise you're not a robot, and when you press the create an account button, it's going to send an email to you with a link where you confirm the email address that you've entered. Now, if by some chance you don't receive an email, it might be because there was a typo in your when you entered your email address. It might be because you haven't had an email before from CGScholar.com, and therefore it's gone into your spam filter. Have a look there. But if all that fails, and look, give it a few minutes, because sometimes the email doesn't come right away. Give it a few minutes. If it hasn't come in a few minutes and it's not in your spam filter, go down to this Get Support link here in the bottom right hand corner and send us a message, and we will get back to you within the day.